Hey Virgo, it's your Cosmic Auntie here. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be your monthly reading, and I hope that it is of service to you in some way. I hope that it's helpful. I hope it's encouraging, and yeah, I hope that it comes alongside you in some healthy way. Always take what resonates only. Leave the rest, okay? You'll know when a message resonates and you'll know when it doesn't. You know yourself best. So always pay attention to your own inner knowing, your own intuition, okay? Yeah, I'm really happy you're here. I am recording this in January, but it could find you at any time and feel relevant to you at any time. So whenever it does find you, I'm just glad you're here, and please feel welcome to stay if you'd like to. Before I get into the hints that I received, leading into the reading, I want to introduce my decks. This is the Crow Tarot. This is what the box looks like. And then the Oracle deck is the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. So, let's jump in. The visual that I received for you, Virgo, was of a bathtub with purple rose petals in it, and it was very relaxing and luxurious and rejuvenating and decadent. And let's see what's coming up with that, Virgo. So some rest, some R&R. Yeah. Some rest in your achievements, I keep wanting to say laurels because there is a laurel. I want to say rest on your laurels, but I don't even know if that's a saying or not. If it is, let me know. If it isn't, let me know. But it's like resting in your achievements and enjoying how far you've come, enjoying the process, feeling glory, feeling victorious, feeling seen, supported. There's so much here. And there's also kind of this, it comes with a sense of victory. This card is a card of victory and a card of being seen, and seen for who you are and what you're doing, but mainly like who you are, being seen for who you are. So that's awesome. And the card that comes before it is the Five of Wands, which is a card of like really a lot of action, a lot of doing, a lot of, showing up for yourself, making space for yourself, speaking up for yourself. It can be a card of it can be a bit combative, and not in like a real bad way, but just really holding your ground, standing in your truth. There's a lot of action that comes with it, really getting out there and, making a name for yourself. So there's so much that I sense has been achieved. And so maybe with this bathtub with the rose petals is spirit kind of sharing with me to share with you or validate you in your desire for rest. Because rest is the revolution. It is. Rest is the revolution. So I encourage you to take rest, to rest as much as you can. And oh my gosh, look too, there's purple roses in this card just floating down. So I feel like spirit is giving you your flowers and you're soaking in them. What else is coming up for Virgo? Ooh, King of Swords. Looking right over at the Six of Wands. So I feel very much a very clear, like clear boundaries, like there's this notion of really, I guess, being aware of this desire for rest, being aware of the achievements, made thus far, and the like really basking in the glory of how far you've come and what it is that's going on. There's just a really, really glorious energy here, Virgo. With the King of Swords too, it's this feeling of being very sure of yourself. Very sure of yourself. And like not in a bad way, not in like a way where you're, what's the word I'm looking for? Like vain or selfish or anything like that. That's not what it is. And if you're feeling like rest, taking that rest and enjoying this moment and enjoying and just being in your glory, being in your victory, and you know, taking your flowers from spirit, taking the longest bath you can, and you know, just knowing that that is absolutely important. If you feel like that's selfish at all, as your cosmic auntie, I would like to say it ain't. We have to look after ourselves, right? Like, we're number one. The King of Swords is very much group-minded as well, but they're very much a unique individual and respects the individual within the collective. Therefore, we have to respect ourselves within the collective. Whoa. Yeah, here it is, the Eight of Swords. So maybe some of you are feeling like a little bit anxious about taking time to rest or time to yourself, or giving yourself a pat on the back, or, you know, yeah, like there's just a notion of resting in your glory. There's so much that I sense is being achieved. There's a lot of healing as well. There's kind of an energy of like generational healing as too coming through here. There may be this notion of feeling like there's something that has reached another level of healing in regards to generational healing, ancestral healing. So if any of you are feeling a little bit anxious or feeling guilty for taking time for yourself to rest and enjoy how far you've come, just to be, what's going on here? I am here to encourage you and to support you in your desire for rest, support you in your desire to enjoy the moment and enjoy how far you've come. I am here to support you in your healthy boundaries, because I see that there's a lot of celebration from the universe in regards to the boundaries that are being implemented for your well-being. As well as maybe, you know, if you're responsible for little ones, or if you have, you know, partner, people in your world, people in your community, respecting your individual energy while also like showing up for those who are important to you. I hope that makes sense, because we can't pour from an empty cup, right? And I say that because, for one, the Devil came out, and then the Knight of Cups has come out. The Emperor. The Lovers. And the Two of Cups. Interesting. And then there is the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is really interesting, Virgo. All right, let's just start from here because it's saying so many things to me. So we'll start from this row here. I feel like there's a lot coming true from your heart's desires, your dreams, your desires, your hopes, your wishes, your love. There's so much that has been achieved and is continually blossoming and growing in regards to your heart's desire. There's a way that like a whole life is being built in from this place, and really being in the driver's seat of your own vessel, and contributing to the collective and creating a life that feels authentic. There's a lot of success with this. I see that there's a lot of standing in truth, in your truth. There's a lot of feeling sure of yourself, sure of what you want, sure of what you have, enjoying what you have, making moves towards what it is that you want. And again, there's this notion of enjoyment, of resting and recharging and just being in the moment, celebrating how far you've come. And then with the Emperor, again, understand the Emperor and the King of Swords here, this is like some badass energy, okay? Some badass energy. There's just like a notion here of just creating the life that you want to live, making moves, towards your dreams and manifesting your dreams into reality, and really cultivating a life that you enjoy living, that brings in a lot of love. Now, there's this interesting area over here with the Lovers and the Eight of Swords, the Devil, and the Two of Cups. There's a lot of really beautiful, authentic connection I'm sensing in your reading. And then there's a notion of like anxiousness, but I don't fully sense that it's coming from you. I don't know. If this resonates with you, let me know. Honestly, let me know, because I feel that there could be like outside energy trying to mess with a healthy connection. And I say that like really lightly. This could be for one of you, very few of you. I don't usually like saying those things because I don't want to create like paranoia in your environment, but you'll know if this message resonates with you, and you'll know if it doesn't. So there may be some like outside influences that are trying like that are trying to thwart or obstruct a real healthy connection. Others of you, there may be awareness of a connection in your life. This could be romantic, this could be friendship. It's an intimate connection that is draining your energy and is causing anxiety in some way. And perhaps that's where taking some time to yourself and to rest and recharge and to enjoy the fruits of your labor and to kind of focus on what you're doing could be really beneficial. And if you do resonate with kind of an outside influence, outside energy trying to kind of obstruct a healthy connection, if you are someone who resonates with that, just keep minding your own business. Okay, the King of Swords is adept at having very healthy, very strong, very clear boundaries, and is minding their own business. They're looking over at the Six of Wands. They're looking over at their joy. They're looking over at their life. They're looking over at their like successes. So just keep minding your own business, doing you, enjoying your life, taking your time with it, celebrating it, feeling that love, feeling that joy, and like ultimately leading with that and creating the, you know, the life that you're creating. There's so much alignment and connection when it comes to your love, capital L. I feel like there's love of what you do, love of who you're with and who you're around. There's just a love of life that's coming through. And there is indications here of really positive relationships and positive connections. Some of you, like I said, there could be kind of an awareness of like a certain dynamic draining your energy. So if you are one of those people, the same thing applies. Keep minding your business, doing your thing, tuning in with your energy, listening to your intuition, maintaining your boundaries, releasing anything that needs to be released. And if there's any kind of cords that need to be cut, work on that, because, and that's energetic cords, okay? Like, I mainly, like, there's something coming up about feeling kind of anxious, almost like hopping to. So there might be a connection in your life where you feel like you're almost orbiting around them too much. And when I mean cord cutting, I'm really feeling guided to that, changing that personal behavior and just shifting that orbiting, shifting that hopping to, so that you have enough time to focus on you, focus on growing what it is that you're growing, because I see a lot of success here. There's a lot of glory in what it is that you're doing and what it is that you're creating. So keep minding your business, keep doing you, keep maintaining those boundaries, shifting those boundaries you know, based on that intuitive information, creating the life of your dreams, literally resting, okay? There's just so much coming through from spirit to just like stay in your lane, enjoy your life, rest, have a bath with flower petals in it. Like, do these things for yourself, enjoy those things, know that you deserve these things, and that it's okay to absolutely prioritize. Yes. Prioritize your peace. Okay? Prioritize your peace. If there's any kind of feelings of anxiousness that come up with that, hold space for it, and remember your auntie's words. Prioritize your peace. Prioritize your peace. Prioritize your peace. Because yeah, there's kind of a feeling here of like dynamics, or like just, yeah, dynamics that are attempting to thwart in some way. These can be also coming from within, right? The Eight of Swords and the Devil. These can be limiting beliefs. These can be fears. These can be triggers. These can be so many things that can also come up within. So if you're not connecting with an outside force kind of being shady, or a dynamic in your life that is taking up too much air to breathe, too much space, you're finding yourself giving too much, pouring too much, then maybe you are relating with certain ways these feelings of anxiety or feelings of limiting belief, feelings of being stuck or blocked are coming up within you. And rest, my friend, my darling, rest is where those answers can be heard. So I encourage you, to have a bath if you can, and if you like them. But if not, find those ways to quiet the mind, to, breathe, breath work. The King of Swords is here. Maybe even go by water, walk along the water, sit by the water, watch the river flow, drinking enough water, staying hydrated, and just, really locating yourself in the present moment and tuning in with yourself and finding your own rhythms. Leo and I were just talking about this, so that's interesting. They also got the Six of Wands, so yeah, and just honestly enjoying how far you've come, and just enjoying the accomplishments, enjoying the process, enjoying the glory. You're so bright and shiny and incredible, and sometimes energy can try to glom onto that when they're in their own space. So that's why I say stay in your lane, mind your own business. I don't mean to be redundant, the whole things that we were talking about. And again, if this is not any external energy that you're experiencing and you're finding a lot coming up internally, and you're kind of coming up against certain blockages right now, and feeling stuck in any way, I really encourage you to find ways to rest and recharge. It may feel counterintuitive, but trust me, it is where those answers and that information can be received, because that's energy, that it's feminine energy, so it's this depth, this expanse, and this release, this, I heard the word void, right? When we release, when we recharge, when we clear our minds, we breathe really deep. This void, right, is the fertile potential of everything. So that's where we can really hear from our intuition, where you can really listen to our soul, and therefore the universe, therefore life, spirit, God, however you like to name divine energy. I see, again, a lot of positive dynamics and positive connections as well. So I do see that there are people around you that really care for you, that witness you, that see you, that respect you and enjoy you. And will 100% respect the very healthy boundaries that are being placed by you. They'll just get it. They'll be like, okay, yeah, no problem. And maybe there's something there where you're really seeing who is down for you and who is just wanting to take from you. And again, not to be redundant, but rest, okay? Rest can really provide the space to hear, to listen, which will encourage the way forward, whatever feels authentic, healthy, safe, and conducive for you. And I just feel like it's so important to say that there's a lot of success. There's a lot, I keep wanting to say glory, a lot of glory here. So we've got Yamanya, golden opportunity, important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Yeah. So there's really positive opportunities. There's doors opening for you. There's things aligning, growing. feel like there's just lots of being seen for the work that you do, seen for who you are. There's a lot of heart-centered work here, really following your dream, following your heart's desires, feeling a sense of love, and following that sense of love when it comes to building a life and living a life that feels authentic to you. There's a lot of powerful protection, I feel, in regards to this. There's a lot of boundaries I sense being placed to protect your peace and protect your space, in order to have space to work on this, to just be in your process, be in your energy, be in your so I feel like there's some more. That's way too many, but we've got Coventina, purification. It's time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. Yes, drinking water, having baths, like I said, if you don't have a bath, or you don't like baths, being by water, washing your face, anything when it comes to just kind of getting some water on you and just cleansing you, paying attention to your food and the energy around you, what you're watching, even what you're consuming online, what you're listening to. These are all things when it comes to purification. So there's a lot I feel is being guided to resting on your laurels. I feel like that is a saying. Resting on your laurels, resting on your achievements, resting and enjoying how far you've come. We don't always have to be pushing and pushing and pushing. I do see a lot growing here, and I feel that actually resting is going to assist in bringing this even about. Like, it's just hands up, like I heard Jesus take the wheel, like and there's a co-creation, right? But there's a notion here, right, in this reading, whenever it finds you, that is saying, please rest. Rest is the revolution. Rest is what can bring these changes about. Rest is where all of this hard work can settle, and then the next phase can begin once that intuitive information is received. I want to pull some clarifiers on the Eight of Swords, because it's just kind of looking at me. I don't know what's going on over there. I feel like it can hit in many different ways for you, because these are general. So let's just see. Eight of Swords, what is that? Some people might even be jealous of you. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, which is very interesting. They might be jealous of your hard work, and might be jealous of your success. It says more about them than you, okay? It doesn't really, I say that, it's not anything really for you to worry about, because that's on them. But it might be stressful in a way. But I encourage you to keep minding your own business, keep tuning in with your energy, keep doing what you're doing. And it also can feel inspiring. So like, people might feel jealous, but it also can be wrapped up with inspiration because of the success you've created for yourself, the hard work that you've put in, the growth. And so people might be kind of bent out of shape around that in regards to their own things. Okay? That's their own things. So that's interesting. This combination too can also indicate feeling an urgency to keep working and keep doing. And that's the very opposite, I sense, of what's being received in this reading. And I feel like that's, if you resonate with that, that's why the Eight of Swords came out, is there's this like drive to do. But it's almost creating this like freeze mode, because the soul is wanting to rest, because there's a need for rest, there's a need for dreaming and vibing and creating and loving and all of these kind of things, like just being in your space, being in your energy, enjoying the literal fruits of your labor, resting on your laurels. So, and all of this like progress is going to continue to unfold. So remember that even if it may feel counterintuitive, rest is the revolution. Rest provides that time for all of that doing that you've just done to settle, and so that you can see everything and then decide what actions next feel right out of that space of rest, out of that right to your own pace and your own process. Okay. And these golden opportunities, like, they're coming, like, no, like, they're here. So enjoy them, and know that it's okay to say yes and it's okay to say no. And if you say no, that doesn't mean that no other opportunities are going to come for you, okay? It actually means that once you say no, it opens the door to even more opportunities, because the universe is like, okay, tailors to that no, to that yes. That's interesting. So the devil, what's going on with that? Can we get a clarifier for the devil, please? The Knight of Pentacles. And then also the Ten of Cups has come out. So again, this may be for very few of you, but I do get the sense that someone is like, there's an external energy that's like jealous or threatened or something in regards to maybe your relationship or your friendships, your connections in some way. But again, that says more about them. That is all about them. That is a projection on them. I encourage you to keep minding your own business. Keep those boundaries strong, okay? Pay attention to what you're consuming, who's around you. Keep hydrated, keep well nourished, and again, relax, recharge, enjoy, rest. It's all coming. It's all coming to you, okay? Because there has been a recent push. There's been a recent push. So now it's time to let all of those things settle. I know I keep saying this, but I feel like it's important to say so, because there is some, like, I keep feeling something's wanting. So this might be very few of you. Again, it borderlines on the inspiration line, but that depends on the person. If they're, because jealousy is really inspiration disguised, mixed with self-consciousness. We all have moments where we feel jealous, right? I know the feeling. You might know the feeling too. And it's really an invitation to tune in with what it is that is triggering, what it is that is inspiring, and how to, integrate that inspiration in ways that are unique to ourselves and embody them in our own unique way, right? But that's up to that another person to do. This is not up to you to fix. What it is for you to keep your eyes on what you're doing, on you and yours, enjoying the people that respect your boundaries, that add to your sense of peace. And okay, I just saw that bathtub with the rose petals in it too, like this luxurious, like, just simple yet decadent energy to to give to yourself. Celebrate yourself, cherish yourself, you know, treat yourself. Okay? So, yeah. And again, so for those of you who don't resonate with any external energy that's taking up a lot of space or trying to take up a lot of space or is draining in any way, these internal processes, it's like these fears, okay? The Devil and the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, it's almost this like feeling of this little nasty little voice saying you don't deserve good things. There's almost something coming through with that, or like that, or you'll never be happy, or you'll never find blah, 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 you know? So there's things I sense that are there, and you might resonate with that too. And again, rest. Rest is where you can really hear those things, and rest is where you can start just showing yourself love and just being in your own energy and loving yourself up, because you do deserve good things, and they're right here, they're right in front of you. They've worked so hard, so please enjoy them, because the more you enjoy them, the more they come in. And yes, we're always going to, you know, keep bringing our awareness to little triggers that come up from our subconscious. It's part of life. We are always learning. That's our purpose, right, Virgo? Our purpose is to experience life, and that's just it. And that these things coming up provide opportunities to love ourselves more and deepen our relationship with ourselves and with life. So if there are any kind of anxious thoughts coming up right now, and you could resonate with both too, because external energy can be internalized, and internal energy can be externalized. So wherever you're finding yourself with this, the biggest message I'm seeing this month, whenever you find it, is resting, loving yourself up, celebrating yourself, allowing all of that hard work to settle, and enjoying the space you're at, and minding your own business, okay, holding your boundaries, protecting your peace. You're awesome. You are growing things that are just incredibly beautiful. You deserve all of the happiness in life, and I sense you knowing that. And we can get into this place of like feeling like we need to keep doing and doing and doing and going and going and going and fixing and fixing, but actually the power is in the moment, the power is in the presence, and the power is just in being. And so we don't always have to be, we just don't always have to be doing, because I don't mean to be redundant, but I feel like this is where I'm going to end. When we rest, sorry, little plant, when we rest, and we really rest, and we really just are, you know, be in our own energy, do nice things for ourselves, simple but profound things like making sure we're drinking enough water. It allows us the opportunity to listen to the intuition, to be able to listen and tune in with our soul, with the universe, with life, and the next steps, the next things will be revealed through that time of rest. Okay? And I love you. You are safe. You are loved. You are protected. Don't worry about any outside forces. You are safe. You are loved, protected. Nothing can get to you, okay? Nothing. And it says more about them than you. Keep your eyes on what you're doing. Keep those boundaries strong. You are doing awesome. I love you so, so much. And keep showing yourself love even when it's challenging things coming up, okay? Because you are worth it. You are worth all of the love that you give out into the world, okay? Yeah. All right, I hope this was helpful to you in some way. Leave me a comment if you are interested, if anything stuck out to you and you feel comfortable doing so. Please give me a thumbs up, like this video. That helps me get out into the YouTube world more and connect with others that, you know, connect with my frequencies that I'm sharing. Subscribe if you like this video and want to see more. I do zodiac readings every month, each sign. I also do new moon and full moon readings, as well as pick a card readings. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe to this channel. And yeah, a bunch of information is going to be down in the description box below, the tarot decks. I read a few things. And then, oh, also my link to my vintage shop. If you like this Hawaiian shirt, follow the link. It's available, as well as so many other cool pieces if you like vintage clothes. And thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad that we found each other along the path, and I will see you next month. I love you. Bye.